Hi, welcome to this week's portfolio. Currently, the value is 8.8k overall, and our all-time gain is 331. The positive 8.13. We go to last week. Last week it started with 8.6k and ended with 8.8k. I put around $175. The market gain is 5.93. Dividends earned. We'll check in the activity. If you see my borrowed tab right now, it's 1.3k. I would like to keep it below 1000 until it reaches 10,000k, and on top of that will keep on increasing. So the payment amount, if you see, I repaid a lump sum amount of 1.5k which I borrowed for another purpose for playing options, and I repaid that amount. On top of that, I paid $50, $125, and $8. So overall, it was a good week on the option side because I mostly bet on the put side, and market went down drastically within a session. So it was a bonus point for me. Now going to the dividend tab, if you see liability, it's 2.061k. So if you see Tesla, it's 1069, and TSL it's almost reached 992, it took which I took for the experiment. And this includes all the 4 months dividends. It's like drip. But still, if it's more than 1000 means I'll be happy because whatever I put, I got it within 4 to 5 months. On top of that, it will gain more once it crosses 1000. So hopefully by next month, I'll be able to achieve my cost, and maybe if it beats Tesla, then I prefer TSLY for the long term. We'll see by next 1 or 2 months what's happening. Into the activity tab, last week I got a dividend from Blinn $0.33. On top of that, I deposited $100. Out of that, $50 paid to my borrowed amount. 1.5k I deposited for repaying the borrowed amount. And trading happened on $50 TSLY. Again, I invested another $250. Out of that, 125 went to my long-term share, like $5 to Disney, and TSLY $120. And again, I deposited another $16 on Friday. So Monday, Monday it's a holiday, Christmas holiday. So Tuesday, $8 will be traded. Now, if you go to the long term, I added a new pie, home improvement, as my expense on Verizon. Now it's met. If you see the Verizon, now TSLY, I have invested $598, and it including TSLY and TLTW, it includes my Verizon payment $35. My target was $35, so that pie is now closed. And I added a long-term share, FIS, FISI, Financial Institution Incorporation. So I just took one basic share from financial services. So this is like around 200 million market cap, or 200 to 300. So when I see the payout ratio, it was good, and I felt like okay, I'll go with this one. And it also increased the free cash flow also for the past 2 years. And dividend yields also much better, 5.57. If you see the market cap, it's 322, and P ratio is 6.3. So that's all the basic conditions I'll check for the long term, like the dividend yield, P ratio, payout ratio. So whatever I get from Verizon, from the other dividends from TSLY and TLTW, from this pie, I'll invest it in FISI, financial institution. So that's why I added another pie. It's home improvement. So if you see the home improvement, I'd expect the monthly home improvement expense at go with 25 right now. It might be more, but still I'll go with 25. And I added two shares, basically two ETFs. I see JP have a good JEPY. It has a good dividend. Like it started only 2 months, so on a trial basis, I see the dividend yield is around 40, more than 40 percentage. And this is a JEPQ. It's a standard ETF that is provided by JP Morgan. I have already have JEPI in my car wash. So JEPQ, I'll go with it and try. So once we receive $25, I might move one of the ETF to another slice. So right now we'll keep it and we'll keep dumping money into these two ETFs from now onwards. Other than my dividends or dividend will be invested to my long-term share. It's basically the update. Another major update: long-term share Disney now invested $23 because last time I put $5 extra, so I invested around $22. I think $23. I don't know why the net cash flow is showing 22. So I invested $23 and current value is 23.88. I'm going to the holdings tab. We'll see the again Costco. It's unrealized gain. It's 28.69 percentage, around $22 under profit. Then agency 14 percentage. Then Gen Digital it's 7.9 percentage. And if you go to the worst performing shares, TLTW still leads the pack. It's like $17.48 or 17.48 percentage down. Then TSLY now I'll stop pressing the accelerator. Now all the dividends only will be invested to TSLY. So we'll monitor like how we can reduce it. So maybe once I get to all the 10 long term shares, I'll keep investing on TSLY again. Then EPD, once it was on the profit, right now it went down like 2.3 percentage. And Mid America MA that is on the red. These four shares are on the red, so I'll keep a more eye on this four. As mentioned in the last week, Costco paying a special dividend of $15. Ex dividend is 12.27. So make sure like you buy on Tuesday to avail this opportunity of $15. Next one is SBOL. It increased the dividend from zero point 0.3 to 0.30782. So it's an increase of 3 percentage. It will be paid on December 29th. Next one is TLTW. It also will be paid on December 29th. It increased from 0.57 to 0.74. It's around 30 percentage increase this month. Next one is agency. They declared the dividend. It's the same 0.12 and it will be paid on Jan 1st. Sorry, Jan 10th. One is JPY. So this is a new dividend share ETF I added. So it has declared the payable date is Jan 4th, but the dollar amount is visible, not visible. So we'll calculate with the last time. Last time it was 0.65. It was paid on December 6th. This is our new long term share I added from the financial services FISI. So the dividend is paid on 1 2 Jan 2nd. The dividend amount is zero point 0.3. We'll calculate based on this amount. And now, if you see the target monthly fire target as of today, it's 5305, 5.3K. If I get the monthly dividend, I'd be financially independent. And right now, As per the portfolio, the monthly average is 217.59, with the last month dividend for all the shares in my portfolio, it's 184. And the annual dividend, it goes 2.5k. Right now, it's 2611. And if you see the fire date, I can retire on 2183 August 2nd. So from last week, I saved around 2.7k days, and the 5 day dividend at that day I'll receive for that month is 639k, and my age is 122. It reduced drastically, like it became less than 200. So if you see, it started from 467 years, and right now it reduced to 198 years. So that's a huge achievement. If we go to the horizon, if you go to the age of the pie, Verizon it's expecting $35. Right now, I receive around $44. Netflix, Netflix, it's $15 and it's 38. So this is the one like I achieved financial independence on Verizon subscription. So $35 expected and $44 is now the current dividend I'll receive monthly. So that's why I closed TSL ELTW. Now FISI will be my long-term share in that pie. And on top of that, I added home improvement. So my monthly target would be $25 on the dividend. JEPQ and JEPY is the share. And I'll change the long term share. Right now, I just kept it as Disney. So that's only change. If you see the total cost, it's 7.6k and current value is 8.1k. So, and yield on cost is 34%. It's huge. Try to reduce it. That's it for the week. Thank you.